has been such a pleasure to be a part of this incredible festival and to work with so many wonderfully talented singers in Calgary.
It's our first time in Calgary, and it's been awesome to experience the city, and I always wanted to come here, and the singers are great. It's definitely one of the best mass choirs we've ever worked with, so we're very lucky. The orchestra is awesome, and the concert hall is beautiful, so yeah, it couldn't be better, so I'm very excited.
Choristers get so much out of this project because they get to work on this music with a world-class conductor in Dr. Irene Messoloras, and the composer is right there. So anytime somebody has a question about a piece of music, there's the answer. And we get to learn what inspired these pieces and what inspires the singers to keep going. And we ended up attracting people from 4 different provinces, from France, from England, from the United States, that wanted to come up here to be a part of this incredible project.
Irene's fabulous. She's really exciting to work with. She is energetic, and you can tell that she's excited to be here and be with new people and loves this music and knows it inside and out and is excited to bring people into this world with her. It's really cool. Loving working with her.
It's been wonderful. It's always a pleasure to work with guest conductors who come in because it's always so refreshing and wonderful to see how the people who wrote the music would present it. And I think there's nothing better than having your brain work real quick while you're making beautiful music with beautiful people.
For me, the whole rehearsal process is the most interesting, the most fun, just to watch how we kind of tune in with each other, and it gets better every rehearsal. The concert will be great too, but I love the nitty-gritty of just all, building it all together, getting to that final point.
It's exciting, honestly. I would have thought I would be more nervous, but I remember singing some pieces back when I was in high school, Dark Night of the Soul, and I was like, wow, this is some incredible work. And now I'm just so excited to be in the same room, and it's incredible, really. I just am so blessed.
Usually I do fully improvised concerts. When I discovered Keith Jarrett in my teenage years, he's of course kind of famous for his concert-length improvisations, that like entire concerts, entire albums where nothing is planned, and that really spoke to me. So since then I've been whenever I do a solo recital, it's usually all improvised in some way, and so that's just really exciting to me because I don't know what's going to happen either. So I like that challenge, that kind of freedom, right, to play exactly what you're feeling in the moment, because if I'm playing a piece that I wrote, that was what I felt in that moment, right?
It's wonderful to be able to work together so freely and to be able to ask questions and to really bring his concept to life. And I think every composer and everybody's a little bit different, but as a conductor, for me, I do appreciate, putting in my own interpretation into that score, whether it's through syllable inflection or whether it's, things that are not necessarily marked in the music. The text that we have adds value to the art, and so to bring that out as much as possible is really important.
I'm excited to hear the audience reacting to this. I think it's very moving, beautiful, emotional music. So I'm really hoping that the audience connects with it and that we feel it back from them.
We have this whirlwind of transfer of emotion between myself to the choir to the audience. And you can feel those moments during a performance where the audience is with you. You can feel that sense of engagement. The ensemble feels it through their expression. And one of the most satisfying things of performance is never the same. It's always a different feel. And so, you get a different, from an evening performance to an afternoon performance, and subtle changes in the room. And it's so exciting, to have that exchange between, through the music, between the audience and the ensemble.
The audience kind of becomes part of it even more, because you're improvising from what you're feeling yourself, but also you kind of pick up on the energy in the audience or the mood or anything like that. So it definitely plays into how you're improvising and how you kind of feel reaction in the room a little bit.
It's incredible working with such a large mass festival chorus. They all bring in so many of their passions and their heart and their talent to this collective whole, and to make beautiful music together in this performance is something so special and powerful.